will.
So hopefully more of the same this afternoon as we join George Hamilton for the team news.
In an unbeaten run of 7 takes Shelbourne to this match against Sligo Rovers. They're unchanged for the 6th successive time. Consistency of selection playing its part. They'll be looking to their top marksman Stephen Gagan, who got a goal last week to save the game against Bohemians, to hit the net again and get the points against Sligo. Sligo Rovers 2 new loan signings from Wrexham come into this week's team. Jimmy Mullen's second match in charge, Steve Butcher for Johnny Kenny, Lewis Cody for Donagh Oates. Alan O'Neill is back in goal for Nicky Brujos. Chris Twitty slips down as Pádraig Moran resumes wearing the number 8 shirt. Today's referee, leading an old Dublin team of officials, is Paddy Dempsey. Bodekant took up a good position. Sheridan. Still Tony Sheridan goes on. For Morley, how to get it back to Sheridan. Good move by Shelbourne, good defending by Sligo. Mulligan now for Rovers. Good little build-up this by Shelbourne, but it was well defended by Steve Burks. Morley looking sharp for Shelbourne. It's crossed towards Gagan. I don't know what's there. It's in the net. Pat Morley gets the goal. It seemed the defenders' attention was distracted, and Alan O'Neill, watching man and not ball, it appeared, and Morley's cross becomes a goal. 9th minute of the game. Just watch as Pat Morley checks here, sends in the cross, a little bit of a nudge on Gagan as he went in, and that seemed to distract the goalkeeper, and in it went at the far post. Bodekant. Sheridan. Cross by Bodekant. Danger in front of that Sligo goal once more. Somewhat flawed on that occasion. Sligo with the possession back. James Mulligan being pulled by Neville. Free kick. And Mulligan taking it quickly. Scully there to cut it out. Onto it comes Cody. Scully again. Now Gagan. Bodekant. Sheridan. Costello. Sheridan. Costello. And for Morley. Stepping over it, leaving it for Gagan. Sheridan, this is good. Give it and go stuff from Shelbourne. Campbell for Rutherford. Gagan, Declan that is, outside him. Rutherford intent on running the fullback cross, then checking. And Rutherford obstructed by cross, free kick. Now Rutherford will take this. 4 red shirts in there to threaten Alan O'Neill's goal. And Rutherford curling it, headed away then by Lynch. Moran. Mulligan. Cody beaten by Costello, who assumes the centre-half role when Scully goes forward for the free-kicker corner. Bodekant. Costello. And in Morley, no handball. Morley finds the space. Gagan. Not the best of passes, that one. But now here's Declan Gagan. Having a look at the shot. And Alan O'Neill was watching it all the way, but it was worth a try. Not renowned as a goal scorer, unlike his brother, but he knows where the goal is. Costello. Gagan stepping over it. Morley back again for Gagan. He's gone down. And the referee said no penalty. That'll be worth having another look at. Lynch it was who collided with him. Costello, Gagan stepping over. Now watch the pair on the right. He was slipping actually. I think maybe that's what the referee felt. He had already lost his footing and was on his way down before he actually collided with the Sligo man. So good refereeing by Paddy Dempsey. Sheridan. Rutherford. Nice cross. And he got the cross in. Misheader by Hutchinson. Bodekant. That was all the way to the goal until it was cleared off the line. cross that by Rutherford. Misheader by Hutchinson. Vodakan, he really did well here with the effort. And Lynch got it away. Morley. Oh, beautifully spotted. Vodakan the run. Costello and Stephen Gagan in the middle. Calls for a good cross. Morley arriving. 2-0. Wonderful goal by Shelbourne at the start of the show. Pat Morley. He began the move by picking out Vodakan, and it was he who was there when the cross came over the ball, arriving at the back post to plant it past O'Neill. Fabulous goal. Here's the first pass as Vodakan runs in behind the defender into the corner. Had the little look to see who was there. Morley was arriving. That was the foreign he picked out, and Pat Morley did the rest. At half-time at Tolka, Shelbourne 2, Sligo Rovers 0. Chips the keeper and puts it over the top. Well, clearly he felt confident enough to try and take the opportunity himself. But the finish was too high. Cross caught. Daydreaming. Rutherford in behind the defence. He two in the middle, as you see, but in attempting the exquisite chip, he got it slightly wrong. The opportunity's gone. Hugh. Cross. Damage Shelbourne. They really need to keep their concentration here. They may be 2 goals to the good, but they've let Sligo get back into this game. Gagan now. Sheridan. Rutherford 3 on the left. Only attacking from the right. And Gagan down the middle. Here he is. Sheridan once more, trying to curl one. Well, he scored a spectacular goal against Sligo the showgrounds, and he was aiming to do something similar here. That was in the semi-final of the FAI Cup last season from the other angle, but this time from the left side. Having begun the move, he was there to at least attempt the finish. Teed up by Stephen Gagan, trying to place it in that top corner. Opportunity here for Kenny. Away by Campbell. Morley. Gagan getting in around the back, but Alan O'Neill saw the danger coming. Lynch. Sligo. The opportunity fell to Moran, but was well saved by Goff. Now here's Lynch again. Moran. Lynch once more. And it's Neville who gets it back. Gagan couldn't control it. Well, Alan Goff certainly saved Shelbourne, and if I'm not mistaken, that's the first real save he's had to make in the whole match. Corey Moran getting in, but the keeper spread himself well. Again, getting no change out of Scully, as has been the case all afternoon. And Neville. Vodakan's room, and the two strikers in the middle, and Rutherford arriving as well. Vodakan with a cross. Kagan. Deserved. And coming just 3 minutes from the end. And Shelbourne's top scorer, Stephen Gagan, gets his 9th league goal, his 11th at all for the season. And that really does grab the 3 points for Shelbourne. Again, it was Vodakan who set up number 2 for Morley. Crossing with precision, and Gagan with a perfect perfect volley to give Alan O'Neill no chance. The last action of the game. Shelbourne convincing winners, resuming third spot in the table, which they vacated briefly earlier in the weekend. These were the goals that did it for Shelbourne. Pat Morley's curler early on, just 9 minutes gone, and O'Neill deceived. Then the second, Morley began it, sent Vaudequin away, and Morley finished it off precisely. And then, just 3 minutes from the finish, Vaudequin again raining up the right, picking out